This is the Day's channeling and a reading for the 18th of April. Getting a little bit of a later start today for no good reason. I was dusting. But here we go with some channeled messages. I took a quick scan, didn't spend much time. I was mostly just dilly-dallying this morning. Okay, so I have a Bible verse I want to go over. It's funny because the Bible verse is on animals, and then when I took out the alphabet letters, one of the first words I saw was cow. I heard holy cow. I've always thought of cows as being holy. I think that's where the phrase comes from my point of view anyway. So let's go over that Bible verse. It's Psalm 50, and it's verse 10. Every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. And when I read hills, I also heard El Dorado Hills. There used to be cows that would graze on the hills out by our apartment complex. We loved seeing them when they'd show up. They'd show up and they'd disappear, and they'd show up and they'd disappear. We haven't seen them in quite some time now. We missed them. We miss seeing them. There's something about their presence. It's calming. But anyway, just intuit that verse for what it's worth to you. And then Q-Tip came out, and this is a specific channel message in regards to rumming through garbage and then using what is found for witchcraft. It's gross, but true. They're after DNA of any kind. And then TikTok came out. I'm getting a couple of different channel messages with TikTok. Obviously the platform. And then also the clock. Both spellings came out. But time, it is time, and union. I also got UN, United Nations, and onion. So the peeling of the layers. I keep seeing chive show up, so someone's rewatching it. And I do get telepathic messages by these videos that's on purpose too. When you're psychic, it's just natural to have telepathic communication with others. And you can see when we look at a chive, it has green and white, right? So see what's there also intuitively for you. And then I also had a vision, Spirit brought a vision of the Bob Ross Oracle when time, the 1208 card, and 11, or ultimately 3 plus 8, which is an 11, which is universal alignment. It's also twin flame energy. I have to say that because I am channeling it. And then cocaine came out, entirely different subject, but buying cocaine. We know this is organized crime of many different varieties, human trafficking, drug trafficking, etc., etc. And then meet you. They want to meet you. And this could have different messages here. Mountain town and keys. I'm getting the Tahoe keys and condos. And then Mexico. There is energy around and attention surrounding children, and specifically weekends. Weekend visitation that did come out, so there was more to it, but I'm going to leave it there. And then whiteout. I'm getting specifically the whiteout. So there's energy of what was written being whited out, and copywriter. This has to do with official documents. I'm getting the energy of will and testament energy here, and this has everything to do with the stolen inheritance. Okay, let's go ahead and drop in the tarot. The Page of Wands, there it is again. The Egyptian vulture, the Page of Wands is back. I'm getting a masculine. He never left is what I heard. I'm also hearing here to stay. And then on the back, the Four of Wands, long-tailed tit. Four of Wands, this is where his energy is focused. Stability. And the fourth house of Cancer, around the house and home. And a celebration of sorts. We'll go ahead and leave it with there today. Short and pretty sweet, I guess. I will see you tomorrow, Friday, and namaste.